Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Trade Recap. We took a trade today. Let's go over it. Right, so logging in. Um, we were invalidating these 4 hour for value gaps made the other day when we had that Iran news, when market just kind of crashed and dumped. So we've been making a decent recovery off of that. We were still playing within this 4 hour for value gap when market opened, but we're just making such bullish price action that we just kind of have to take that into account. Um, we had this 30-minute for value gap here, and then also see on the 15-minute. So honestly, I didn't think that price was going to come all the way down here to Asian session or London session. So honestly, I was mainly looking for longs, especially with this bullish price action that we've been making overnight. Um, so what caused me to take this trade? So I actually took 2 trades today, right? I did take two. The reason I took two is because they were still both aligned with my bias. So when I took this first trade, we were still within this chop. This was before news came out at 10 o'clock. Um, but we had retraced this 15-minute fair value gap, and then there was this 2-minute fair value gap. That price came in, entered in, and then it was respecting. So then I entered off of that. I had my break even off of this high, which honestly was kind of a bad move. Um, this was a valid entry, but having my break even here was kind of stupid. I should have had my break even here, but then even then I would have gotten stopped out regardless, and I would have missed the second trade. So why did I take the second trade? Because news came out, so this is the candle from news. News comes out, we ended up invalidating this fair value gap, but something that we didn't do is push below the lows. So we're still making higher time frame, higher lows, right? So when we invalidated this fair value gap, we stayed above these lows. We made this 1 minute gap here, and when we invalidated that, that's when I entered my trade off of. I initially had my stop loss off of these lows here because these would technically be the protected lows because that we took out this draw on liquidity. So this draw on liquidity would still be valid. But whenever we took out our break even point, which is going to be right here, actually, that's a lie. I'm lying. I'm fibbing. Whenever we respected this fair value gap, I moved my stop loss to these lows here, and then break even. I set my stop loss to where I entered my position. Then I had another limit order for here, had another limit order for here, and then I let my last limit order run. I was trying to run it all the way up to the top of this 4 hour gap, um, but we ended up didn't doing or not doing that. So whenever we broke structure on the 1 minute time frame, I closed my last position. So yeah, pretty pretty good trading day today, if I do say. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace, peace.